What doesn't kill you make you more resilient. So even when your world is falling down, you gotta keep ascending. Gotta keep ascending. Oh yeah. Gotta keep ascending. Yeah. Even at your worst, you gotta keep your vision. That's the only way that you gon' keep ascending. Gotta keep ascending. Oh yeah. Gotta keep ascending. Yeah. Even at your worst, you gotta keep your vision. That's the only way that you gon' keep ascending. Her pain is my pain. Her struggle's my struggle.
Happy Sunday! Oh my God, we live. We're in Believe Radio Station. I'm Toni Rochelle, and this is Ascending with Toni Rochelle. Happy Sunday! I hope y'all are blessed, and I hope y'all are in for a treat. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. We are live. I got a treat for y'all today. I can't even.
Not again.
Can't even stop laughing as I speak because I have a guest in the station today that's going to make y'all laugh, but we also going to get intimate, and I'm going to find out some things about him that I don't think I know. But before we start with that, yeah.
Cowboy. Okay.
It's cowboy season right now, y'all. It's cowboy season. Today is the game. Today is the big game. Dallas Cowboys versus 49ers is about to go down. And as you can see, I have the winning team on. So, yes, I represent all day. I've been a Dallas Cowboy fan since I was a little girl. Wanted to be a cheerleader. Didn't happen, but it's okay. I'm rooting from the sideline. Growing up in Oklahoma City, we never had an NFL team. We didn't even have an NBA team. And so the next best state next to us was Texas. And so, you know, your girl is a Dallas Cowboy fan. Yeah, and I want to also give a shout out to the OU fan, OU Sooners, Boomer Sooners. They won yesterday. They represented versus Texas. It's just a coincidence that they had that same game during this weekend. So, you know, I know Oklahoma fans are really excited right now. It's October. If you haven't been watching the show, please tap in. This is our 6th show. This is a show for you to come to get some inspiration. Maybe you need a platform to help you heal and get past the past struggle and things that have occurred in your life, and maybe you just didn't know how you were going to move on, or maybe you just felt alone and you didn't know that other people were going through things like you. Because as we know, life shows up. Life shows up whenever it wants to. It doesn't have an agenda. It doesn't even make an appointment. And sometimes it comes to kick us in the butt. Okay, so this platform, this is not just my platform. This is our platform. This is a community platform. And if you haven't been supporting before, thank you for being here now. Thank you to all the people that have been supporting. I really appreciate it. I don't take it lightly at all. If you have a story or you know somebody else that has a story that needs to come on the show, holla at your girl one time. I'm on all major platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the above. Just say, where can I find Pretty Toni? Where can I find Toni Rochelle? They'll let you know. It's also October, so it is Mental Health Awareness Month, which we all need to be making sure we're taking care of our mental health, because, again, that sneaks up on us as well. I know in our community we don't really talk about that, but here lately has been a high topic of discussion. Don't ever feel like you know that life is so hard or feel embarrassed that you need to go get help. Go get counseling. Go to church and get some inspiration. Talk to a friend group. Get involved so you can get your healing on, because it's very important. And I think that it will keep your life going a little bit longer than what it should be. Take care of yourself, y'all. Take care of yourself. It is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so shout out to all the breast cancer people that have survived, also to the people that didn't make it through. I just want to give love to that, because that's a topic that's very close to my heart, as I am a survivor as well. Just shout out to community, period. Shout out to my little baby girl. It was just her birthday. She just turned 11 years old. Can't y'all see I got bags under my eyes, because she she had me rolling and going and ducking and dodging all day this week. So shout out to my little baby. But anyways, we're going to get back to the subject of why we're here today, Ascending with Toni Rochelle. I got a guest in the studio. Maybe you've heard of him and maybe you haven't. He has the nerve to kind of have my name, though, but we don't spell it the same, so it's all good. It's family. This man is a single father. He's an entrepreneur. he's a pillar in our community, and he was sure enough make you laugh, okay? He's already been doing that behind the scenes, so I hope that you guys are ready, and I hope you guys are ready to be in store for what he's about to do. He's about to share his story. Again, I love it when people say yes to me, when they want to come and sit with me and tell me their personal business, because I like to get up in their business. But it's all for a good reason. It's all to help each other, all of us. This platform helps me to heal. And so by further ado, let me just go. Let me just go. Let me just introduce him. Let me bring him to the stage. Introducing my boy, my family, Mr. Tone.
Hey, hey, yeah, hey. I left my I was just reading some scriptures. Uh, I left my sage and my incense at the house. So I was just reading my. Continue on, sister. How you doing? How you doing, world? Hello, hello.
See, he already got it laughing. He didn't even really say
Is
much.
hold on. Ascending has a label. Was that the first artist?
A label? Not
Yeah.
yet. You want to be the first one?
No, I thought Dude was the first artist to do in the beginning with the song.
Okay, so that story right there is he's one of my favorite rappers in the Bay Area.
I didn't know. Okay, I didn't really pick who it was.
And so during the time that I was like struggling with life, and I just didn't know how I was gonna move forward, God really spoke to me and was like, "You better stop smoking and drinking and wilding out, right?" And so I had told him, I said, "I want to start a platform, and I want to help people."
What's his name?
Well, he goes by his real name now, Jamil, but we used to call him Infamous Taz. That's his rapper name.
Famous Tats?
Infamous Taz.
And he made that song for you.
He made that song.
Oh, that song was up.
We sat at a table like this, and I told him my life story. Okay.
He was manager.
Huh?
He was manager?
No, he wasn't. He's just a rapper that I really enjoy. His lyrics is sick.
No, that was
dope.
cool.
Like if you listen, you should go listen to his stuff.
I want to be on the label. Where my chain at? I got a chain?
But for real though. And so I told him my story, and I told him that I wanted him to come up with a theme song for my story. And I told him everything that I needed to tell him, and he came back with this word ascending.
Ascending.
And I never heard the word before. I heard the word descending, but I never heard the word ascending. And he came
Scary
back
movie.
with my life story with this title. And so that's
Nice.
where that came
I like it. You got a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Nice
Thank
ring
you
to
for
it.
being here.
You're more than welcome. Blessed. Truly blessed
I
to be
think that you're my first male guest on the radio show.
Well, it's good you're not sexy. It's not a lifetime episode and stuff like that my mom used to put on. But glad I'm the first male to break the ice. Truly honored.
Yes, I appreciate you. So I think I met you from your brother.
Yes.
Your twin brother, even though you ain't really got
You're not twins. I'm the ugly brother.
Y'all look just alike.
I'm the black sheep. He's the older brother. You know what I'm saying? Like two other ones. I'm the young, the little forgotten one.
Whatever.
But yes.
We know you out here in these streets. Like, first of all, I want to say I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud to know you. One of the things that I really, really love about you and admire about you is that you're a single father. I heard that you was a single father, but then I actually seen you in action with your daughter.
Got no choice. Yeah.
Why you say that? You got a choice.
Well, I mean, that's all I know.
That's all you know.
That's all I know. I mean, that's just without no effort. It's like, I mean, that's all I've been doing. So it's like,
Yeah.
But I'm the only one that she has. So if it ain't me, then it's. So.
But you know that's a choice, right? Right?
Yeah, no, everything's a choice, but I mean, that's just one of the things that's just like, my father wasn't there like that, so it's just like I'm trying to break I have broken the chains, not added the links.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, I was raised by my mom, and she didn't, she was just single mother and stuff like that, so nobody taught me how to be a father. And my older brother actually, not Jamal, my other older brother, he actually, when your kids get 18 and they graduate from high school, that's really it. Like, I mean, of course, being a parent never ends, but you raise your child, you know what I'm saying? Where they go from there is on their own and stuff like that. Him and I believe my grandpa, out of everybody in my family, that was just like raised their kids, you know what I'm saying? That stood in the household. They wasn't like on the weekends or, you know what I'm saying? Like they was like their stamp and stuff like that. So but
I love that.
None of them did what I did. They ain't like no reward, nothing like that, but nobody have done what I'm doing and stuff like that.
So you breaking a chain, changing generational curses.
Yeah, that a father can be there but I say it with them. Nobody in my family that was a single dad or raising a child on their own. Like I can't think of nobody on my side.
Okay, so you're the first one to be single dad.
Yeah, say
A
break
word
the
to you. A word to you.
break the chain as far as being like a deadbeat.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? That part.
yeah.
That part.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I mean, I say that that's a choice because there's a lot of fathers that wouldn't do what you do, and then the way you do it, you go all in.
Uh-huh.
I see it,
Right on.
you know, and I just, I got to give you your flowers for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I always felt like if I always, God always told me, if you always just be there for your child, yeah, I'm always gonna be blessed.
Yeah,
Like it's always gonna be like rough time and stuff like that. But as long as I'm 10 toes down and just do everything for my child, be there, God's gonna work it out. So
well,
that's what I go by. And it's tough as they get older, but I don't know. I wouldn't do nothing else. Wouldn't change it for the world.
and you raising a girl
Yes, it's a little, it's a
in
lot
the
going
Bay
on.
Area.
It's a lot in a social media era, or
Ooh.
the phone era, like you know what I'm saying. So like the era where they just pick them up from school, whatever, and they just put the phone right to their face and don't even say nothing to you, like you don't even exist, like that part, like you know what I'm saying. So hey, I'm learning as I go. You know what I'm saying. But God won't put you in nothing that you can't handle. So
Yes, yes,
you know,
that's right.
it's good.
So we already kind of went into my first question, but I'm gonna still ask you because that's how we do on this platform. When you think about the word ascending, what does that mean to you? What does that do to your spirit?
You know what? I didn't want to look up the definition. What's the definition of ascending?
Okay, so there's
Like
there's many definitions.
ascending.
So that means like rising the ladder, going forward,
Mm.
not staying stagnant, not staying in the same place,
Mm.
like overcoming things,
Not being content. Like okay, not being content.
intentional about your situation. Like maybe you started off at McDonald's, right?
I did.
And you yeah, you
I did. I used to smash people with burgers.
that was you. I remember
I
that.
smash people with
I
burgers.
was wondering why
I
my
used to
burger
drink
looked
a
like somebody.
Sprite.
Yeah.
I drink a soda when they only people that was messed up, that was like loud and stuff. I drink something and then when they want it, I just take the lid off and just give it to them.
I'm not about to do this.
I
with
really
you.
did smash people with burgers in McDonald's for real. I really did.
But look, so you
Like
started
flat, like this phone.
You
Swear to
started-
God.
Yeah, I told ya.
Swear to God.
So look, okay, so you started off like you went to McDonald's. You was a crew member first.
Start off at Jollibee's, but they was racist because they was Filipino.
Then
I
then
quit.
you became a shift manager.
I wasn't all
No,
that.
I'm telling you what ascending means. Then
Oh, like leveling up.
leveling
Okay,
up.
okay,
And
okay.
then maybe after that you became like a store manager. And then he's like, forget the store manager. I want
So you should have been like, watch out, corner boy, you know what I mean, pit boy, other dude, kingpin, right? Like, right? The terminology, the analogy.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
Watch
what-
out, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like that. I got you.
So, okay. So,
Yes, I
now,
know.
so now you know what ascending means?
Yes, like elevating and going up and stuff like
There
that.
it is. There
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. How I take that as a definition, well, I don't know if it got something to do with your sign. I'm a Gemini, so like I'm constantly like, but that's always been me. I'm constantly like moving and trying new things. Life is about like taking chances and risks, and a lot of people don't. They don't take chances. They don't. God goes through people. Like some people can have a hidden like a talent that's just they just know they have it. Like they just pick up a basketball and they just like excellent.
Right.
Some people have to maybe have a family member and they play with them, or people tell them like, "Man, you good in basketball." Like, but that's God going through somebody to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times people don't take that into consideration. They overlook that type of stuff. Like somebody be like, "Man, you're cooking hecka good, man. Won't you open up a restaurant?" And they never do. And then some people be like, "Man, you're right." And they open up a restaurant and it's like, look at all the doors that are open and stuff like that. So it's always about sending me just be on taking chances to elevate. If you don't elevate, if you don't take no chances, if you're doing the exact same thing that you was doing last year, you're not really doing that. You always got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to do more than what you was doing last year or previous and stuff like that.
So when you think about that word, is that something that you have
Ascending.
Is that something that you have done in your lifetime? Have you been ascending?
Always. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, start off with music, then start doing like little comedy things, then music, then my daughter's always ascending, kids always ascending because they always elevating through steps in life. But like start off with music, then photography, videography, stuff like that, just elevating and just doing different things. So it's my personal goals that ascending. You know what I'm saying? Like so, yeah, I would say that
Yeah,
ascending. When you say the word, I feel like you know what I mean. Like you thinking of definitions and stuff like that. So like your mind get a little twisted. Like you start thinking like man, it's like. So I'm trying to make sure I get the definition and stuff right.
you got the definition right. The thing is, in my opinion, there's no wrong or right definition of ascending,
Mm-hmm.
because it's on many levels. But anything that you got going on in life is
Was
ascending.
that a movie?
It could be.
You know what I'm saying? Was it a movie?
Not that I know of.
You sure?
I don't know. I said I don't know.
So you have the name Ascending. You didn't know if it was a movie.
Here he go, y'all.
You didn't know like you didn't look it up for real.
Yes, I looked the definition up, but I didn't see. I didn't look to
I
see
think
if it
it's
was
a
a
movie.
movie.
I think it's a
But I'm
movie.
gonna have my own movie one day, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a movie.
Well, you gotta have it different.
The new version. The new version.
Tubi,
Okay.
going straight to Tubi.
Hey, I'm ready. I'm claiming.
All right.
Claiming. I'm
Gotcha.
claiming.
Well, make sure you sign me in.
Okay. I might have to have you on there for real.
First artist.
Okay, so you said that you've been ascending through your career. That's what it sounds like. I
Yeah.
know I started working with you as a photographer. Like you were, you know, and your photography game has gotten better since I've known you. So you definitely have ascended.
It has. It has to. Like if you're not doing something better than what you're doing, then what you're doing, you always want to step your game up. And I'm constantly always want to like get better at anything I'm doing. Like there's actually probably never been one thing that I felt like I'm just like that was like it. Like you know what I'm saying? I always feel like I could have done this better. I could have put more on this. Like I'm never really satisfied. Never really 100% like anything I do.
So would you say you like your biggest critic?
Of course, I think everybody their biggest critic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you really in tune to what you're doing, I think but I'm my biggest fan.
I'm asking you.
No, and I am, but I'm my biggest fan,
Okay.
and I am my biggest critic.
Where did that drive and that push come from for you to just keep going and trying new things? Because sometimes it's scary to like just walk out on like new things or adventurous things.
I've always been like a hustler. I've always been a seller, not a buyer. Always, like even when I was little, I used to like go up to knock on people's neighbors with a bucket with some dish detergent, dishwasher liquid, and wash cars for money. Did that like
That's dope.
from elementary, like I sold Hot Wheels from elementary to high school. All I ever did was sell stuff. Like high school, I sold candy, batteries for people with CDs. So I always was moving, like in and out. You know what I'm saying? So
But where did that come from though? Like what was there some specific person that told you to do that?
just
Is
the
it something
hustle,
that you
just
seen? Is it something
my
that you
gift of life,
wanted?
bitch.
Mhm.
Paid in full. My gift of life.
Okay, Mitch.
My gift of life.
I can kind of see you. Okay.
Nah, they sound like Wood Harris. Ain't nobody ever sounded like Mekhi Phifer. They sounded like Wood Harris. Actually, what I was gonna be for Halloween, Ace. Let me see.
Where are you from? Where exactly are you from?
Well, Oakland. We was born in Vallejo. I was born in Vallejo. My brother was born in Oakland. Then we moved out to Hayward to Oakland.
Okay, so when we say Oakland, because you know Oakland people be
East
kind of
Oakland.
okay. There we go. Because
East
y'all be
Oakland.
getting sensitive
East
about
Oakland.
your
East
location.
I always believed in myself. Always want to try something different. I never felt like. Always felt like. I ain't say I've never been in competition with nobody. Just like when I do something, I just want to be the best at what I'm doing, and I just have fun at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? When it came to like rapping or videography and stuff, whatever I'm doing, I just love doing. You know what I'm saying? And then on a part of it's one thing to have talent, right?
Yeah.
But it's another thing to have hustle. And some people have talent, but they don't have hustle.
That's
Hustle
right.
mean like your grind, your networking and stuff like that. And I have like both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to sell my CDs, so I used to run up to people and sell my music in Berkeley and Telegraph. Like I used to do it like drugs. And I used to rap to people, freestyle to people. So I have no issues. I never had issues like talking to people. That was never been my problem. But I used to hear I hear no's every day. I don't have no pride. Like my pride is like left on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, rapping, messed with one of the biggest promoters, Sean Kennedy. So I used to promote for all the celebrities that come out here. So I know what it is from being an artist to being on the other side, hanging up people posters and stuff like that. So that them fundamentals help me with marketing and just knowing how to push myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And certain things just be like being in the right place, the right time, and just talking to people. Just you know what I mean, and not being afraid to just some people don't have it though. Some people have no hustle.
Yeah, I know.
Like, and
I know a few.
I hate using the word hustle because hustle it makes it seem like you getting over on somebody.
Yeah,
But some people just don't have that business savvy.
there you go.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have that business savvy, and they just, and I'm consistent. I just like doing it. You know what I'm saying? It keeps me occupied. So.
You've been ascending. Did you know that you was ascending? Like, I mean,
Not ascending. Not that word, exact, but yeah, goals that I try to. I'm thinking of my next goal as far as social media, what I want to do, and I wrote it, like did a little vision board. I'm trying to think like few things already done, so it's like now it's just like trying to, my own personal goals.
So let's talk about this comedy, because you like came out of nowhere one day, and for me, I don't know, because like again, I knew you as a photographer.
Now it's professional. I wasn't really doing too much and stuff like that. Yeah. Still the same way.
No, all of a sudden, I went on the ground and I was like, wait, is that my boy?
But actually, like a long time ago, I did some skits already.
Okay.
But I didn't know really what I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know like, okay, you could post it and use it. Like I didn't know that. I had like a few already, so I've done it like years ago. But actually, I try to do like a web series.
Okay.
Like I want to like film people and stuff like that. People kept catting on me. Nobody would not like, you're not paying nobody and stuff like that. So film myself.
Yeah.
One of the best things I, should have been doing. So, and then I'm blessed to have my child. She films for me. Like she's my videographer and stuff like that. So that's just like, that is like a wonderful feeling to actually do something that you love doing and you bring your child with you.
Right.
Your child is with you and she's 100% part of it.
She see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Yeah. Not too many people can. That's our bonding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though she be like, but I'm like, girl, you doing it at a professional level, like your stuff, like it's on point. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do nothing else except with my child. So yeah, that's a blessing behind it. I just started putting my personality into visuals.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. And I'm not afraid to do it.
And I know you ain't afraid to do it because we see you doing it.
Right.
Let's talk about the inspiration around the skits. Like
people.
Are you a people watcher?
Yeah, I'm very observant. I look at everything. Like I always been like that. I don't know. I think I got that. Just been like that. Okay, when I used to like sell my CDs, like I used to look at somebody and I can look at them, and I think of a rap right when I look at them. Like I think I say, you want to buy my CD? Like, well, I rap on you, and then I think of a freestyle so I can just start going. But I'm very observant, and then if you just follow people, what they do, their movements, people are just, I don't know, my mind just think like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and I just put it into a vision.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, that's all. Like, damn, man, if you spill this water, whoop, man, we should post that. And I'm just a person that do it.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
But I was telling him, it's like out of 100%, probably like 40% of the things I post, the other stuff I just, I want to do it all. But I just be like, letting time get by. Excuses, though. Excuses. Because it's like time don't wait, people do.
Right.
Time don't wait, people do. And it's like, it's hard to execute everything that comes, that's in your mind and stuff, because my mind constantly thinks.
I'm like that.
So I try to just do what I can and stuff like that.
Well, you're doing a lot.
I don't think I am.
You are.
Thank you, but I think I got to move faster.
But again, you're your number one critic.
See what I'm saying? Like, I think I got to move faster. Like, but, like so, obstacles and things.
When it comes to this, okay, first of all, are you still doing the music as well? Not at all. Okay.
Nah, I don't check my Instagram, my social media. Like, I'm not promoting that. Like, nah, I'm not pushing.
I don't see it, but you might be having it on the under.
Nah, see, that's like that's like a weird thing, right? Because I work with rap artists and artists. So if I'm trying to like do music, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? So like I threw that to the side. But once I picked up a camera, I just stopped. I just found another passion.
And what was the passion around being a photographer? Like, why did you want to take pictures of people?
A dude didn't give me my music video.
What happened?
He didn't give me my music video. It was like some tennis shoot money. It wasn't like a lot of money. He didn't give me my video. And I had two options. Buy a couch, because my couch was messed up at the house. I had good credit, or a camera. So I asked my daughter at the time, and the girl I was with at the time, ex-girlfriend, I was like, what you think? And then it was like, my daughter, she was like, get a camera. And then I actually called the dude up and I said, what kind of camera you got? He told me the camera. And then it's a lady named D Ray. She does like a lot of the photography for a lot of like right around the hypey movement. She did like all the photographer named D Ray. I was like, I don't know how I was in Party City, and she was just right in. And I asked her, and I said, why? She said, just get a camera. She said, just start on your daughter. And that's what I did. I started doing, just taking pictures of my child, did one class, and I kept winning all their competitions in front of like old people and stuff like that. Well, it was all like ex people that worked for like the news and stuff like that, like older white women, white men.
Yeah.
And we had competition like every week who had the best photos, and I kept winning. And I kept taking pictures. And then my brother Jamal, he was training under this dude named Bilal. No, I had my camera, went to a boxing match. My brother took me for my birthday. And he was like, man, why you ain't taking no pictures over there? And I was like, man, they already got their photographers. He's like, man, the only gonna do is tell you no.
Yeah.
All right. Went over there. Next thing I know, I'm in the middle of the ring when the people, like when the dude win, like, the boxer win, they point at me. I'm taking a picture. And I just felt like this, like, it's just like, this is what I should do.
Right.
And then I was at work and I visualized I was at the oracle. And then I'm breaking it down. And then my brother, he hit me. He said, man, Bilal, he fighting under Andre Ward at the Oracle. Right. I said, for real? I had a vision. I was there. He said, man, call him up, man. Called him up. He said, come through. And the next thing I know, I'm at the Oracle. And then I'm working with Bilal and Andre Ward and Peter Quillen. And then that led to just Yuckmouth was the first rapper that I worked with.
Wow, I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, Yuckmouth. And then after that, from there, it's just like if somebody puts you in a room of opportunity and you know how to mix and mingle and do things with that, that's all it needs. So all I need is like one or two people I can work with, show what I can do, and that was it.
Wow, I love your drive.
That was it. And thank you. And that was all. That's how I started doing photography. That's how I learned like my photography. Self-taught. Nobody taught me how to. True story. I bought when I was buying the camera. I told one of the people that I knew that was a photographer or a videographer. I said, well, how you put the strap on? How you put the strap on the camera?
Yeah.
He wouldn't even tell me. They wouldn't tell me. They said, man, don't get no camera, man. I'll do all your filming. I said, what? You know what I mean? And then I ascend my career as far as that is like went way further than
I had seen that when that had happened.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm dope. Like I'm good taking pictures and stuff. I have fun with it. I mean, I believe in that part of myself. Like for real.
I got a couple of pictures you took.
For sure, we got some dope ones. I think my favorite, if I could think, my favorite would be.
Hurry up, because I want to tell you my favorite.
I like the one on piano.
The piano?
Let me see. Before that, it was visualizing in my head.
The one you took?
Yeah. Before that was what? Before the piano was something. I got it. Okay, I got to feel it.
My favorite one. I'm trying to take you back. It was in San Francisco.
Oh, that one. Okay, now I remember.
Come on now.
When you were sitting on the chair coming out the.
I look like a boss.
Yeah, you use that on your email. I
look like a boss on that one. And you remember I risked my life because we was in the street in San Francisco. Remember?
Yeah, that's every day. Yeah.
Remember? And they was like, that's wreck.
Man, I'm used to that. I hardly want to do that again. It's so crazy out here. Like I don't even want to take pictures in Oakland and Frisco like that. Like.
But that same day we took pictures at that stairs. It was like the Chinese stairs.
Okay, yeah, that's the I don't know the stairs, but that's like a landmark, San Francisco landmark tourist attraction where people go and stuff like that. Yeah.
And I actually used that picture on my TV show.
Right on.
So I don't know if you know that.
Oh no, I remember. Okay.
It's one of my favorite pictures. I got pink toes. Pink toes. So, yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up.
But okay, so we talked about let's go back into this fatherhood. How long have you been a father? How old is your daughter?
I've been a father for 14 years. My daughter's 14 years old.
Okay, and you've been there from the very
I was the first person she seen when she came out. Literally, like when she came out, I put my head like this, and I like as soon as when she opened her eyes, like the first thing she seen was me. Like seriously, and she was born a Gucci man. So I'm
not playing with you.
I'm being serious. Like in the thing, I had a DVD with all the Gucci Man music, and then when she was born, So Icy was playing.
Wow. So she icy.
Well, lovely. She was born a Gucci man.
What are some of the challenges of being a single father that comes across for you?
Same as any other parent. Just I think you execute it as you go. Challenges at first it was like her hair, right?
See,
But
that's what I wanted to hear.
but
I
I
really
do
wanted
but
to hear that.
if I did hair, I'd do the Oprah show. But I do photography, so I know a lot of women that you know do hair.
Yeah.
That's done.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And then I tell her like ask your family members and stuff like that. But hey man, sometimes just patient people get out the way. That's what I learned. You ain't got to worry about nobody and stuff because people be playing games and stuff like that.
Believe it or not, what you just said is gonna help somebody. Because
What?
there's a single father out there that's trying to figure out how they're gonna do their daughter's hair.
Got to pay
And
somebody.
that was a gem, what you just said.
Mhm.
Like some fathers just don't know that. There's some young fathers, there's some new fathers,
Mhm.
and they
You
trying
gonna
to
have me
figure it
looking
out.
like Tupac on Poetic Justice when he was doing his daughter hair with the Afro puff? Nah, I never done that. I always just pay somebody and that's that.
What's the
Challenges,
fact that you tried?
uh, I don't know. I mean, it ain't no challenge. Life is a challenge. As far as being a parent, I'm used to it. Like, you know what I mean? You never can miss what you never had,
Yeah,
right?
that's real.
So I don't know nothing else. Like, challenges the same as anybody else. Like, I think now is more of a challenge because as she getting older, she's getting into her personality, and this is what I'm learning and stuff like that. So it's more challenging now, like, cause it's out of your control.
Hmm.
Like, cause once your child out the house, like, you don't have no control of your child. Like, I mean, honestly, with you, when they out the house, they out the house. So I think now it's more like challenging and stuff like that. But I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things. Like we were just talking about that too.
We was, yeah.
Yeah, like daughter don't want to watch movies, but you gotta force her to watch movies. She think everything you do is boosie, or just don't show no type of like, like. But she always will write a note and say that on like my birthday. Dad, I know you think I don't be listening to you, but I really do. You're very creative. Like I get those on my birthday.
How does that make you feel?
Good. She actually says something because I try to. You got to be better for yourself,
Hmm.
but I always try to do things to like I want to create something so my child won't have to won't have to work and stuff like that. So when I get a proper situation, I'm on a photo studio, and the studio will be called Lovely Photos.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
um,
love her name.
yeah, that's her name. So we call it Lovely Photos. Uh, I think I forgot what I was to say. I'm sorry.
You was talking about the studio for her.
Before that, uh,
That's
uh,
okay. That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah, I kind of lost track.
It wasn't meant for you to say it right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying,
What's the best part about being a father?
seeing my child every day and just being there.
Yeah.
Anything like, I mean, sometimes now you feel like like they can get ungrateful and stuff like that. So I had to call my mom and ask my cousin because she right, I like a lot of girls and stuff. And they like that's just part of being a parent, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So best part is just being there and
Yeah.
just being there for somebody that unconditionally,
Right.
like without a heart, like you know what I'm saying, like this is what I do it for, you know what I'm saying. So
So now that you're a single father, and you said you was raised by a single mother, is that what I
yes,
heard you say?
yes.
How can you compare the two? Like, growing up with your mom and she raised you and your brothers, and then now you're a single father. Like, do you ever think like, oh dang, that's how mama did it, or like,
Man, I hate hearing that because she be like, "Why did it?" Well, I'm like, well, that's the part where I said the change cycle. And she be like, "Why did it?" I'm like, that ain't good. Like, we can't normalize things that don't ain't supposed to be normal.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's about like so you like what Jay Z said like I whole been through it, so you won't have to do it. Whatever he said like that. So uh, as far as her, she had three. I had one. So
Yeah.
I think she had a little more tougher as far as that, but she had boys and I have a girl, so that's like another thing because my mama she'd just be like, oh, y'all walk to school. You can't really do that with a girl. You gotta
Right.
be more affectionate and more hands on and you're the protector. So you got certain things you can't like and stuff. So I'm just now letting my daughter like take steps because you don't want them to just like feed them to the wolves,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. But you still want them to still have those fundamentals and just in tune to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
everybody's parenting is different though. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Some people don't let their child watch certain things on TV and listen to certain stuff. I'm not really like that.
Okay. Okay. So I know there's a lot of single fathers that's out there, and it can be scary. It can be challenging, like we already said.
Life more
I
challenging.
mean, it is, but even being a parent, being responsible for another individual is even harder. Just your own life, in my opinion.
Yes.
If you had to give any inspirational gems to a father that's maybe listening or
I
maybe
told
struggling? What would you say to them?
I told this to my niece, baby daddy, when they was at the gender reveal. I said, man, look, this is my niece.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you see her? He's like, yeah. I was like, man, look, that ain't forever. It's not nothing's nothing like it can end.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. Like I'm like, man, you just be there. Like you know what I'm saying? You just be there. Like because relationships sometimes end. Majority of the time. So I say you just be there. Just be there for your kid. And it's weird because not weird. People like, man, I adopt with my kids, man. You know what I mean? But then they won't go to court for their kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? So you'll risk going to jail, but you won't go to court and then fight for your kids. The majority of people when you go to court, either in jail, fathers either in jail or they just don't show up.
Right.
They just don't show up. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So
Can we go a little deeper?
yeah.
Are we ready?
I about to say a joke, but
So, how or why did you become a single father?
nobody didn't say how could I become a single father. I just was a father and my baby mama, God, a child is born with, blessed with two parents.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if one don't do what they supposed to do, you have the other one. So I don't think nobody like say, oh, I want to be a single parent. Just like, things will work out. And I'm just the custodial parent that's just there. I don't think nobody's like have a baby thinking that, you know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
at all.
you know what I mean? But that's
But
just
again, it still was a choice. It still was a choice.
yeah. And that was like, man, I can remember some people talking about, man, you still trying to raise your daughter? Trying to raise your daughter. Now, I thought you would quit by now.
And that's why I asked you the question.
I heard
because
that.
it's a choice.
I heard
And
it all.
people can give up. People can say, "Oh no, this is too hard. Like I just don't want to do it."
Yeah.
And so that's why I asked you that legitimate
Yeah.
question. How or why did you become a single dad? Like, why did you choose to do that?
I was.
Because that ain't everybody's story.
Yeah. I don't know.
Especially coming from Oakland, California, East Oakland.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. I had some weird stuff though. I had like another joke. Hold on. I had like the diapers in my hand right at Walmart, like the diapers and stuff. And then I be in line, and then when I be gonna go, they like wouldn't bring me up because they thinking that my the child's mother is somewhere in the store. This happened even when I was like, I think when I was getting wicked stuff like that. They'd be thinking that when I'm in line that it's a female.
That's called favor. So you telling me you be carrying things and they just like
thinking I'm waiting for the mother to come.
Wow.
Yeah, that happened a lot. Yeah.
That's a wild moment.
Yeah, I had a partner said, man, you know what? You raising a daughter is weird. And I told my mom, I said, he said, well, when a parent is not in a child, like, that's weird. What you doing ain't weird, son.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought about that. But he said that. Like, somebody said that. Like, you raising a child by yourself is weird.
If you had to name one person in your life, who is the person that you look up to or admire?
I say my mom. I mean, as far as, like, just being there for people and a real go-getter and a hustler, like, doing a lot of stuff. I say my mom, but I took things from different people in life, you know what I'm saying? But I think all the qualities my mama has the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to your mama.
She has the most and stuff like that. Seen her yesterday. She's running the step show. So my mom. You know what I mean? Nobody showed me how to be a dad.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have no dad take me to the movies, ride a bike, take me to a game. None of that. Like my grandparents, like, you know what I mean? I don't have like my grandma's still alive too. My grandmothers are still alive, but as far as going places from grandma and my grandpa died, rest in peace. Like, no, I don't have that.
Yeah. I just gotta say congratulations again to you for being a great human.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for real.
I appreciate it.
So we got career, we got single father. You didn't build your platform from the ground up. What's next for you? What's next? We want to know.
God's plan is already just more of what I'm doing and more notoriety. And that's really it. That's when you say it's crazy you say that because my cousin, after I did this one podcast, he was like, yeah, man, it's good to, tell the people what I said, man, I don't know what I got going on next. Like my daily activities and my skits and stuff is spontaneous.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm about to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a album coming out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I don't know. Just more of what I'm doing and more notoriety of what I'm doing, and
Right.
that's it. And just hope grace of God is just gonna go where it go.
I know a few people that you have worked with during in your skits and stuff. I've been in one of them.
Mm-hmm. You
Thank
did. Okay,
But,
you did one. Yeah.
but is there anyone that you really, really want to work with, like in the Bay Area, that you haven't worked with yet?
Mm-mm. Nah, not really. Not in the Bay Area. As far as like worldwide, yeah, I don't like saying names because I like to it's a manifest. Well, nah, Kevin Hart. I always want to work. I want to work with Kevin Hart. That really be it.
Why Kevin Hart? Because he's just as silly as you.
I don't know. I go with my. I just go with like the like God just tell me. Just, something just go through me. Like everyone I did, like even from the area and stuff like that. I don't know. It just like even a little Russell, it just popped in my head.
Mhm.
Like I don't look at it and be like, oh, let me try this. It's just like I'll be scrolling like, and it's just like, dude,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
I didn't reach out to like everybody in the Bay Area about doing skits.
Mhm.
Some people,
Talk about it.
some people in the Bay Area, like you know what I mean, like they're not open, like as far as just like they trying to put this image like they too tough. They don't want people. I be having.
Get it out.
I'm going down the thing. Some people I think it's because their followers, like they like, well, if he do something with me, he gonna take my like even that. Like you know what I'm saying? That part. Some people they image, they think that they like is gonna uh, 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 tarnish their image because they trying to look tough. Some people just ain't creative. Maybe some people don't like me. Hey man, I don't know. Whatever. I noticed this though, when I reached out to like everybody in the Bay Area, right?
Uh-huh.
But when something don't work out with this person, God bless you with this person, and then it just work. And a lot of people, I don't go for like names and stuff like that. Like some people get caught up just looking for like somebody with a name. I just go with people.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, I can get creative on you doing what you do. I'm not gonna take nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're a football player, I'm gonna do a skit while you're doing football. And you're going and same time is and I never looked at it like that. Like it's strategic, but I didn't plan on it being strategic.
That's right.
But it is strategic. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like somebody, if you do a saxophone, which I did, saxophone player, I did a skit playing a saxophone. And it's promoting you.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking from you.
That's one thing about you that I know that
nobody has done that in the Bay Area.
You be promoting the heck out of people. I know you be promoting me all the time, and I really appreciate that.
No, but that's no
But
effort. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you. This is you. That's your story. That's your lane.
Yeah.
But again, not everybody think like that. Not everybody move
I
like
can't.
that.
I don't like looking at people's stuff and not liking it or reposting.
Yeah.
Especially if it's somebody I know. We all trying to come up.
Yeah.
In to this day and age, it's all about numbers. It's all about numbers. And people will be like, man, what my life gonna do? That's why they say every vote count. You know what I'm saying? When you work a 9 to 5 or whatever hours you work, numbers. The amount of time. When everything is numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The win the championship game, the win the end of the game, who got the highest score. So I look at it like that, but honestly, people I know is just no effort. It's like no effort. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't think about. I think some people have like when you scrolling, like, I ain't liking that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's like the hate part. You know what I'm saying? Because hate. I think they say hate. You thinking when you're hating, like, cause you like you know what I mean. But when you love something or you got love for it, you do it effortlessly. Like, hey, how you doing? What's up, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? But when you mad at something, you mad and you showing that, you walking, you like, I ain't gonna say nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? So you thinking of that hate and stuff like that. So when you don't have no hate and you're just doing things out of love, it's like, I don't trip, don't bother.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We all trying to come up.
I heard you reference a lot during this interview. You said God
ascending.
You referenced to God a couple of times since we've been sitting here. Are you a believer?
Mm-hmm. Believe, yeah. I got this radio show I'm starting called Believe Radio. Yes, I'm a firm believer. Religion divides people.
Yes.
Same as race. You know what I'm saying? Food and music bring most people together. I think that's a fact.
Did you give me some food?
Nah.
See?
You got a water that's leaning. Your stuff got the lean. Mine stuff straight.
Put
your water on the table. Let me see. She ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it. But food and music bring people together. I am a firm believer. I don't believe that we just wake up. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, religion and politics is like, when you start talking like that with people, it can go somewhere else like that. You know what I'm saying? But I am a firm believer that it's a higher power. Yes,
Yes.
for sure.
Where does that come from?
Just having faith and just knowing that that you're not in control of the things you're doing.
Did somebody introduce you to faith, or is that
Same as everybody black growing up like a Christian in the church and stuff like that. Like this is all who you was born with. You know what I'm saying? So if you grew up in a household full of Jehovah's Witnesses or Muslim, then that's what you tune into. But
yeah?
I don't try to put that on my child. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I always say, like, I don't go to church every Sunday. I would say I have a relationship with God,
Okay.
but I'm not like I don't have a religion.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
Baptist, woo, 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 that divides people. You know what I'm saying? But I have a strong relationship with God.
Okay, so let
And I
me
think
ask
that's
you.
the main thing because some people go to
No,
church
it
every
is.
Sunday and have a hateful heart.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? They go to church
Say
every
that.
Sunday and can just walk by somebody asking for $2 and won't help them out. You know what I mean? And just have it's what's in your heart that matters about everything. You know what I'm saying? What's in your heart? You know, and that's the main thing with life. No matter if you go to church every Sunday, paying your tithes. If you got an evil spirit, then you got
That's
an evil
real.
spirit.
That's
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
I agree. So when you have those moments of like, because life shows up for all of us.
Ascending.
I'm gonna have to record that and like put it in my segment.
And you got it on film, so I got my contract. See, it's on camera.
This all belong to me. This all belong to
No,
me.
you can have it like it's all good.
So when you have those moments of like, maybe life shows up for you and you just
Ascending.
it kicks you in the butt. You feel down,
Every
or you
day.
just feel a little darkness, or stuff ain't going right.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you do to keep yourself upbeat? Like, do you
Keep
write?
going.
Do you listen to music? I want specifics. Like, what makes you keep going?
Skits. Skits. Doing my skits because I love execution.
Mhm.
I love to execute projects. I love to finish. Like, you know what I'm saying? That photography, just going out taking pictures and just seeing a smile on my child. That's it. Nothing's gonna be perfect in life. You know what I mean? You go through so many you just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's always gonna be obstacles in your life, like, you know what I'm saying? Like things in your path, you just gotta just go around it and stuff like that. So as long as you here and you wake up the next day, you gotta keep going.
That's right.
That's it. Like nobody life is perfect. We all go through trials and tribulations with everything, you know what I'm saying, with certain things like that. So,
Yeah. I appreciate you so much for coming and spending this time with
This
me.
it? We got another hour?
No, we don't.
With you. Wonderful time. I appreciate it, Toni.
Yeah. Like, I don't take it lightly that you came here on this Dallas Cowboys Sunday, winning Sunday.
Go Cowboys. I'm not a Niner fan.
That's right. Y'all heard that. Community. Y'all heard that. But I appreciate you coming on, and I'm gonna just give you any chance to give any last.
I'm truly honored to be around like-minded people. You are one of the people that's that's like-minded. That's a go-getter. Props and respect to you, everything that you do. I don't know. See, that's one of the things. I'm like, she got a talk show. Let me get on it. That's just it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think we should always be part of what the people that we around be part of. What they're doing.
Right.
And that's why my circle. I don't really have a circle.
Yeah.
Because everybody I'm around that's next to me, we got to be doing something. Like, I don't like no like if somebody not doing nothing with me, I'll be like, man, you ain't you a liability, not an asset.
Okay.
Even if you're not trying to do nothing for yourself, and you're not behind me, whoever, and you're not supporting them, you gotta stay away from people like that. There's certain things I learned and stuff like that. But truly honored to be here. My Instagram is Tone Main, TONEMANE. YouTube T1 Visuals, T the number 1 Visuals. Just blessed to be here. Thank you for being I just don't get like deep and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean?
I was trying to pull it out of you. I was trying to
my
get it
drug
out.
abuse, you know what I mean? When I was like the teachers, I had a few things with the teachers, you know what I'm saying? I'm just playing with you.
He lying, y'all. He lying.
I'm just playing with you.
Hey, if you don't know this guy, tell me Instagram one more time.
Instagram, Tone Main. TONEMANE. I don't even know how I got that name. That's funny.
Really?
I don't know. I just kept it. When you asked me, you was like, what do you want to be called? Tone Man? I don't know. Some people see that in the street, they say Tone Man. I'm like, you know me like that. But just hit me on Instagram, Tone Man, and just follow what I do and just stay in tune to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I gotta until I'm while I'm here on this earth, I got a lot to do.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning.
And I know we talked about it, but just to make sure people know exactly what you do, tell them what you do one more time, because somebody might need your services.
I dance at night at this club.
You can't even get it out.
Nah, I do photography, videography. So tap in if you need that. Weddings, birthdays, funerals. Not being funny, funerals, quinceañeras, everything. Artists, rappers, whatever you do, books. I do all that. I can take pictures and film all that, and I do comedy skits. You know what I'm saying? Just my personality into visuals, and yeah, that's it as far as those things. Yeah,
that's what
it.
you do.
That's
what
it.
you do.
Yeah,
Hey.
put my personality into visuals, and my personality is, my thoughts, things that I think is just it never ends.
Yeah.
It never ends, stuff like that. But I feel good when I complete something.
That's right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I work all day and I come home and I don't complete something for me, I get mad. Like I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my I feed off of that.
I appreciate you so much again for coming.
Ascending.
You keep ascending.
You recorded that?
You
keep that back? Keep that. I know one of those is like the money shot.
One of them is gonna work.
Ascending. Sound like a KBLX work in Quiet Storm.
I'm not.
Ascending.
I'm not. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for tuning into this platform. Just like my brother said, like just keep going. Push yourself. Mm-hmm. Life is hard for all of us, and when you feel stuck and you feel defeated, find that thing that brings you happiness.
Yeah, if the light red, just go.
Just y'all, he is funny. Make sure y'all go follow him. Make sure y'all work with him. Check out his photography. I know somebody need a photographer for something.
If the door closed, just open it. So when you go to your neighborhood, just open the door.
I'm trying to get my last remarks. He wanted to let him give him community. You see what I'm saying? I lost a couple pounds, laughing, trying to hold it in. The guy is funny. Go follow him. Tap in. So I want to talk about one thing that he really said that really touched me. Like, one thing is that we all cannot make it out here on our own. If you see somebody else that's doing the same thing that you're doing, or you could be a helpful person for their life, their platform, or something, help the person. You know what I mean? Pass the torch. Get involved. Be around like-minded people, because that's how we keep the world going on and on and on. And our community is so small that we need one another.
Definitely.
We need one another, and having one another helps us heal. Having one another helps us to keep going. Having one another keeps us inspired.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
yes, sister.
Our ancestors,
amen,
people before us have paved the path for us to be here to do this. And some of them didn't even climb the mountains. They didn't get to ascend like we're here doing right here on earth. And most of all,
they did what they did so we can do what we're doing.
Exactly.
They paved the way.
Yeah. So we got to make each other proud. We got to be proud of each other. We got to be there for each other. We got to support each other. And y'all know the bay is small. So get in where you fit in, y'all.
The main thing, believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Your family and everybody else, don't look for support for just believe in yourself and do stuff for yourself. And you'd be surprised. Your biggest fans and supporters are people you don't know.
No, that's
and
real.
People you don't think that's supporting you. Don't think about your family. I mean, your family's always gonna be there, but don't use that as a crutch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just use my family, my friends. Just believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And before you help anybody else, help yourself.
And what you said is true, because sometimes I know the nicest people have been people that haven't been my friends.
Yeah.
Have not been my family. The people that love me the most, they have not been family members. Yeah. They have been strangers. So that story that you told about you holding all this stuff, and they said, "Go ahead, brother," that has happened to me before too. Somebody done paid my toll behind me. I'm sitting at the table and somebody done paid my dinner already. I don't have too many cousins that I'm gonna be able to call and that's gonna do that. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, if they see your number coming up on the caller, they may not even answer because they know that you need something.
I got a lot of family that don't like
nothing. Let's talk about that too. We don't ask for help. And one of the reasons that we don't ask for help is because the help that's out there should already be given. Not that we should just be like not asking, but when we do ask, then it's also something.
When you follow your path,
you for something, then you got to do something for me, or what I'm gonna get out of it.
Reciprocate,
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't it. You gotta do things from the kindness of your heart. That's like one thing. You got if you genuinely doing something from your heart, is you don't want nothing in return. One of the things I love to do is like give things to people. Like I love to like give things to people.
You're a giver.
Like yeah, for sure. Oh, I know you guys think. I tell my daughter like this, like a closed fist, right? So when you give it things. Like your hand is open.
Yep,
your hand is open. Your hand is open.
And you stretch yourself too. Don't
yeah. So you can
pour it into someone else.
So you can receive things. The more you give, those gonna come back,
Put
right?
that wallet up here too.
Yeah, all right. But when your hands is closed, you can't get nothing.
That's real.
So the more you give, be a blessing, bless and be a blessing. Whatever I would say it like that, but
We got you.
You gotta give. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just, they takers and stuff, and they fist is closed. They not, they can't do nothing, so nothing's gonna come to them. And it might not come back to you wanted, but it can come back to you later on in life.
It always comes back on time.
God, yeah.
It always comes back on time.
Like that analogy, huh? You can use that with the business.
I'm stealing all this stuff, right. And I ain't giving no 10%, 5%, or nothing like that.
Ascending. Is that 2 phones? Oh my bad, I'm in business.
You guys, be there for one another.
Yeah.
Open that fist.
I'm at Club Cheetahs
that
tonight.
Go Cowboys.
With a cowboy hat. Nah, love Toni, man. I mean, blessed to be here. Honor, We're gonna do more and stuff like that.
Of course. We got stuff in store. We put some pack out houses and
it's just the beginning.
I don't know how we gonna collaborate, but we gonna figure it out.
Can you name everybody on that board?
I'm not about to play with you, y'all.
And before, okay. Since you was a child, can you name 5 Cowboys?
Anyway,
here or retired? For real? Oh, man. Not
thank
one?
you, community. Thank you for tuning in. Follow us on the platform. Work with us. And when you see us, say hey. Until then, peace.
That was probably the best one.
Love. And I know what I'm gonna say. Keep ascending.
Ascending. Oh, yeah. Gotta keep ascending. Yeah. Even at your worst, you gotta keep your vision. That's the only way that you gonna keep ascending. Her pain is my pain. Her struggle's my struggle.